Welcome on, welcome all. My name is Nia. I'm so glad to see that you've all returned to the channel on this fabulous day. In today's episode, we're going to be diving into more Let's Go Pikachu. Last episode, we boarded the SSN, and in today's episode, we're going to honestly be going through it. I needed the content. I know I said I'd take it to go through and clear it out ahead of time, but things happened. Hope you all have had a good week so far. Mine at the time of this being up has been a bit over the place, but you know, we're taking it one step at a time, which is good. Do I look like a waiter? Does this 10-year-old child look like a waiter? What is wrong with that person? Like, this 10-year-old child not in uniform, but in like street gear that's probably like all scuffed up from traveling through mountains and whatnot. How they even let me on the boat, I don't know. Alright, very weird spot for a trainer to be sitting, but alright. But you know, we can do it. So yes, I'm recording this after having finished recording all. So as it kind of shows, I'm doing some bulk recording over for this week and next week because I've got a camping trip, but next weekend, so I won't have time to prep anything for you guys. So we're doing this now, which I enjoy. We are going to smash through this, and so we can get out and enjoy the rain. I was intending to do something I wasn't originally intending to go out for what the day is at the time of recording. I was planning on going out, but it is now rainy and depressing. Well, it was as of this morning. So I was just like, meh. Might as well try and be productive. Open up more time in my weekend. Or Arthur. At least he gives out good money. Alrighty, let's keep. But yes, I do know I said originally at the time that I was gonna go through all of this by myself. Why is this? Fair enough, mate. Was gonna do this all off screen, but yeah, no, it was just like I could go. I've rescheduled my day, so I kind of need to go through and do this as an episode. In turn, though, at the rate we're going, we should end up just clearing out everything in the SSN in this episode, so that works out as well. I'm used to there being more. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else do I have? Yes. Yeah. Over the weekend, I ended up making some homemade pasta, which was actually a lot of fun. When I was in university, I ended up every now and again I'd get, making sure nice and keeping it cheap and simple. Used instant mashed potato to make gnocchi, which was fun, for what it was, because it was just need to make, I was trying to make some and used. Power 40 acres, 100, power 90 acres. Get this move. We do not need Thunder Shock when we have Thunder Bolt. Now, Pikachu could learn Rain. And also, I do find it interesting that this game is kind of like a mix of the first three, like red, blue, and yellow, because yellow is like you got the Pikachu and Eevee. Alright, I have to verse this guy. Pikachu and Eevee starters, like Pikachu for us, Eevee for the rival, and how their Eevee develops is based off of. In yellow, the rival's Eevee evolves based on how many times you fight him at the start of the game. So you always have to do that first fight, but if you ignore every other option, if you ignore all the optional fights, or one, he ends up with one evolution. If you verse him in an optional fight, all optional fights, he gets a different one. And it also matters on if you win or lose. I think it's just the first fight. What evolution he has. Like, I find that interesting. Switch, what do I have? I don't have anything for a steel type. Do I bring out, I really should bring out the Diglett. Super effective, Magnemites down, you get experience, everyone else gets experience, we're all winning here. And we get money. Yeah, made some homemade spaghetti. And then we already had some some frozen Boscaiola sauce, so put that all together and it was quite nice. Alright, well you're a trainer. Even sailors have Pokemon. I would hope so, because you guys might need to fight off some angry Gyarados or something. Trainer with the Psyduck, I don't know how you're going to do that. I will say, I think it would be cool if, at the start of, if the SSN came back later on in the game, or post game, and then you have to deal with all the sailors once again, but they now have, level 50s, 60s, because they and it just shows growth or something. I don't know. I feel like that'd be fun. Speed runs. We got launch commitments. Yeah, no. Outside of this, the rest. But as of day of recording, my plans after I finish, I'm going to go grab lunch with a mate, and then make the pasta. Alright, we're at the last door. Why are all the trainers down here? Well, I wonder what he does. Dude, if you ever want to feel out of place, stand there in full fishing garb inside your house. Just standing there waiting for someone. Well, let's just keep sweeping. Alright, this ain't even a challenge. We're at 9 minutes. This might become its own episode. I don't think. Alright, after we defeat Surge, we're gonna need. I will need Flash, so I'm gonna have to trek through Diglett Tunnel to go back over to the Flash guy, and go from there. Let's go Thunderbolt. Fun times. But yeah, no, trying to think. You guys. What else? Yeah. I don't have too much going on. Thankfully when I was buying my camping gear, I had a look online, and one of like I guess two main kind of well-known stores in near my area that sell camping gear. One of them was having a big good old sale at the time, so everything was a lot cheaper, which I appreciate because at the time I have 0 camping gear. Can I steal the? What do you do? Alright, super repel. Leftovers. I want to silver down claw cloches, heat while dishes for cooling. Do them. Really? You guys are busy? It just looks like. Uh-huh. No, I don't want to talk to him. I want to look in the garbage can. Nothing. Snorlax. Yeah, cool. I'm trying to get a. I don't want a tiny mushroom. I want the leftovers. Sounds rough, buddy. Le Cantodian flavor of pewter crunchies. Le guess will mutiny. Jeez. Oh my gosh. This is horrendous mix of adding French words into it to make it sound fancy. It hurts. Alright, let's go here. Fine. Oh, Pikachu's running off for something. Okay, come on, Sally. Let's go. Well, let's fight. Let's fight everyone. Alright. I might end the episode after I clear out here, like the deck, and then we'll go. Next episode, we'll clear out the rest and get into the gym. We chose to use priority 2. Instead of, I chose to use priority. I should have used priority. Life lessons learned. Always use Zippy Zap. Always use the stab crit plus priority move. Keep battling. Also, I am pretty sure I'm under-leveled for this next gym. Alright, he's focusing energy. I should have given focus energy Gen 1 mechanics, which means it's horrendous and does nothing. Well, nothing good. Crits in Gen 1 are fun because it's just based off his speed stat. So you just want fast Pokemon that get big crits. Alright, Pikachu. We're now here at the front of the ship. Pikachu, let's go, buddies. You gaze over the white. Mate, we aren't open sea or anything. We are still at dock. You and the captain both. Let's do a little jig. Alright. Also, apologies. I don't know. I've had these headphones in for like 2 hours now. So they're just getting a bit irritating on the ears. Let's round out the rest of these guys. Let nothing stand in our way. I don't appreciate the fact that the sailors are all water type Pokemon. And we've got the electric gym right there. Do you do anything? That's nothing. Alright, you do nothing. Let me just see this guy in the hallway, and if he does nothing, then we'll end the episode here. What the frick is chopped down? Well, I'm gonna leave this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button. If this or any other series on the channel has filled you with a bit of joy, a bit of mirth, or even just a laugh or two, consider subscribing. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ta!